Hey everybody, welcome to the AWcast, the Audio Withdrawal Podcast. Today, we might go a bit longer than normal to recap over the stuff we missed last week, since it turned out to be a solo-sode. We're getting the hang of schedule a bit better, so fingers crossed this works out. I'm here with my co-hosts Koji. Say hi, Koji.
Hey, hello.
And Joshua. Say hello.
Yo.
And we're going to start this one off with some more music news. First topic, I don't have a link, but it's what me and Koji were talking about for a bit, the Postal Service fake announcement. Basically, it might have brought, I honestly thought it was just brought on from jokes, like the internet comment etiquette video about the Postal Service. It's like, oh, the Postal Service is bad. It's a huge thing in the news, and then he was just talking about the actual band, the Postal Service, like as a meme. And then they actually fucking did this. What's your opinion on it, Koji?
Oh, man, it was the stupidest shit. Like, okay, this is how it went down. A day before this all went down, they released just a short little video that said something is coming. And with the name Postal Service, you know. Mm-hmm. Well, the next day, I go onto their Twitter to figure out what the fuck they did. It was a whole video on just a bunch of different celebrities trying out for the band just to promote voting and going out and voting.
Rock the vote, dude.
Like, I think a lot of people were upset about it because everybody was thinking that it was going to be an album drop because they haven't dropped an album in quite a while. They only did the one album, right?
Yeah, they only did one album. That's what I thought. I was like, oh, it's going to be like they're going to do touring. They're going to do like a band, or they'll do an album release, or they do a tour. Like this huge, video. It's like a big announcement or whatever. Yeah, they just have the one album so far.
And then it just turned into a whole thing about go out and vote.
Yeah. Which is like so good.
Which I don't mind if they did, but you can just go onto their Twitter and just be like, go out and vote. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it did better for people voting statistically, but I think it ruined their fan base and just pissed their fan base off. So was it worth it, Postal Service?
I don't think it was.
Poor Ben Gibbard.
Like, I think they caught more flack than they got, like, credit for that. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just... Everyone knows you should vote. Like, everything's so politicized nowadays. All the kids are on fucking Twitter and, like, yeah, everyone's talking about elections. I probably see about 5 or 10 posts since, today like...
About...
Yeah, especially since, like, Trump and Hillary, like, that was a huge online election. Everyone's thinking about politics now. And yelling in the streets and shit. And you live in Washington, Koji, so you see political shit all the time, I'm sure.
At least I don't live in it. I don't live in Seattle, so.
Yeah. Seattle. Yeah, the big city stuff's great. So Josh is muted. Josh, type in the chat if you saw the Postal Service announcement or anything. Or unmute your mic or something. Oh, he's typing. Got the fingers going. Yeah, we got some ruckus going on at the house, so apologies for the poor production. But maybe it's funny. I don't know. Josh got the quick fingers. Yeah, I don't think I had any more notes about that. Honestly, just really disappointing. Should start timer. Read a bit. Okay, Josh says kind of a dick move to get hype going and then have it not be related to the band directly. Yeah, exactly. Had a whole bunch of people. Yeah, the fucking one thing that kind of was just so stupid is just so cheesy. Like the videos, like they had these like guys on and like Ben Gibbard? Who's Ben Gibbard? It's like, are you fucking kidding? Like, it's not funny. It's like the hack is shit. I don't know. It's just the video just rubbed me just completely the wrong way. It was.
Yeah, and it's not like it was anybody that was like really known or all that cool to begin with. It was more like
exactly.
a joke
probably
to
like
begin with. It's like I can sing better than the band can.
Yeah. They're like, oh, this so band's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Not my thing. Fuck. Let's get. I had to close out a window for that. Okay. Yeah, that's all I had to say about that. If you have some closing notes on why
don't
you
do that
Postal
shit.
Service now, pick up their album and burn it and send them a picture. Say this is what I vote for. Sucka. We're getting political. All right, next music news.
If you like their music.
Yeah. Yeah, burn it and bump it on the street. Just kidding. That's illegal. Don't do that. Next music news, we got the Billboard Music Awards. I sent a link in the chat.
Post Malone. Post
Malone, he's holding all them all Grammys or Billboard awards. He's having a good little laugh.
Not to mention Kanye.
Yeah. Kanye. Oh yeah, Kanye's fuming. You know, if he had those awards, they'd all be in the toilet. He'd be taking the piss.
Literally. On his gospel awards.
Yeah. Oh no, he can't. He's a Christian musician.
Like now. Best gospel music.
Have you heard his latest album?
I actually haven't listened to it yet.
Yeah, it's all soul and religious writ, and he was like going around town to town with like big choir, making it a kind of more of a religious thing. So
I'll probably catch some flack for this, but it's probably not as good as what is it? It's Damn by why the hell can I remember? Kendrick, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, no, Kendrick has been putting out really good albums like since To Pimp a Butterfly, I think. I don't know, like all this shit's really solid. I don't compare Kanye with Kendrick at all, and Kanye just flat out rips people's songs off because he samples, but he samples like basically full songs, other people's songs. It's fucking crazy.
Poopity scoop.
Yeah, he's got some good lyricism and he's like a talented rapper and stuff, but I don't know about his production. He's kind of in his own thing. He's a trailblazer, sure, or whatever. But yeah, so.
But there's a right and a wrong way to go about being a trailblazer. Yeah.
Also, he was on the Utah ballot for elections.
Oh my god,
it's kind of funny. Really? Yeah, he got on I think it was 30 different states. He got on the ballot, and then you can write him in, on every other thing. He's eligible for write-in in every other state, but
don't vote for him.
The boy made it. The boy made it. Yeah, I mean, if you really want him to be in office, vote for him, sure. But yeah, I just thought it was funny. I definitely didn't vote for him, but yeah. But hey, good to see Jeezy getting out there. I hope it boosted his album sales. Hope it keeps him relevant. I'm sure that's what he's going for. But yeah, these.
Also, another big thing was Marshmello and him winning an award for his Fortnite mix.
What a fucking piece of shit! I can't stand that guy. Yeah. He's such a fucking hack. But whatever. He won an award for Fortnite. Wait, is Marshmello on here? I don't think Marshmello's on here. In the winning categories.
Actually on there for electronic.
Yeah? I don't see. I didn't see. Because sometimes. Oh no, he is. Fuck, he is. Top dance electronic artist. Avicii, who has been dead for 10 years. Winner, the Chainsmokers, DJ Snake. Why is Avicii
Juice WRLD in there too, so
Juice WRLD. Oh my, what are they doing? Oh, top dance electronic album Marshmello did. The Fortnite. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh no, that's embarrassing.
Hey, you got really quiet.
I got really quiet?
Yes, you did.
Oh no. And the quality is all weird now. What the fuck happened? Okay. Try say something again. The internet just fucked up a little bit, I think.
The server closed deliberately. Ooh, due to inactivity. Great, that's awesome. So,
Surprised to see Avicii on here
do you
too.
have Fall Guys?
Okay, yeah, I can't hear anything anymore, so.
How much is it? $20. It's a popular game right now. Quite a while so far. Just hit season 2.
Okay, I am back.
Okay, Josh is back, but I don't think I can hear Koji.
Okay, I'm looking into the Avicii being on there because I was also very surprised to see him popping up 2 years post mortem. Oh, dear.
Word. I'm gonna tell Koji to leave the call and come back. Post mortem. Yeah, exactly. Why are they putting fucking dead people in here? I don't get that.
So the song, I have the wiki up on it right now. It's called "Forever Yours," and it's a song that he was working on when he met one of the dudes that put it out, and they played it together in some shows. So it has a bit of. It's been a song that he's played before, but never released while alive. So it does
like
have
XXXTentacion releasing stuff after the dead.
Yeah, I don't know the exact logistics of those though.
I guess that makes sense, but it's also like such a hack, or like I don't know. It'd be easy to say, "Oh, because he's dead, let's give him the award."
I mean, Juice WRLD was on there too.
Juice WRLD, yeah. Juice WRLD, I guess that's probably the same thing. It's like they produced a track and just didn't release it until this year.
Did Juice WRLD die before this year?
I don't know. Did he? I don't keep up with the Juice. I'm not in the Juice squad.
Not with all that.
How do you even win an award for that? Like, who gets the award at that point?
The production company or his label or whoever gets the royalties, or his family can accept the award. Stuff like that. But yeah, rip in peace to all of the people that won awards. Everyone who won the awards was dead this year. I don't know why. It's an odd choice.
Don't think that's how it went down.
2020's fucked, yo.
Black Eyed Peas, dead as fuck. Top dance.
Jonas Brothers, dead.
Jonas Brothers, dead. Ransom with the $sign as the S, dead. Lizzo the Lizzo, Truth Hurts, dead. She does fuck. Something for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, that movie came out last year. Dead. Alright, that's all I got.
Frozen 2, dead.
Frozen 2.
Can you just kill a movie, let alone a Disney movie?
Disney movies are immortal. They're frozen underneath the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Along with everything else they buy up.
Yeah, they say if you can dunk your head under the water, you'll be able to see it.
Wow, is that close? A little like
down there till you see it.
Roof of that vault is just like the top is just a little fish tank kind of thing. Instead of a fish tank, it's the water in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy.
Hell yeah, that is my favorite ride. Those rides suck. They're just meant to get you sick. There's nothing fun about them. Yeah, that's all I had about that. And then, did you have anything about the Billboard news, Joshua?
I do not.
No? Okay. Well, let's...
You were upset about Marshmallow, and yeah, he shows up. So he has 3 categories he could have won in, and won one of them. So it wasn't just one if you want to be a little saltier.
1 out of 3. Nah, I mean, whatever. He's playing the numbers, and good for him, I guess. But I just have no respect for him as an artist, and it's just always kind of annoying to see him winning awards for doing something stupid, especially when it's like, oh, Fortnite soundtrack.
I
And
will
it's
give him credit for that being an entirely new concept of a concert just happening in a game. Just
yeah.
that. So points for, innovation right there.
Yeah, but that wasn't him. That's his team, like setting up all the
Yeah.
visuals and all this shit, and he just stands up there and plays his stupid songs that are just the most cliche, formulaic bullshit that anyone's ever written since EDM came out. As a
How many
concept.
artists have actually done Fortnite concerts?
Travis Scott.
Everybody
That's
knows
it.
about that one.
See, that's a good one. See, Marshmallow's just a hack shit. Did he do it first, or did Travis Scott do it first? I don't even know. T. Scott's a trailblazer. I mean, got way more respect for him than Marshmallow.
I mean, at
know,
least
I'm
he has his
uninformed.
own McDonald's meal.
I know, like, you put bacon on a fucking sandwich? You could take a normal hamburger, put bacon on it with fries and Sprite? Yeah, make a whole meal out of it.
No one's ever done that before.
It's lit. It's lit. Okay? That's what they say. If you say Cactus Jack sent you, you are an asshole. You're forcing McDonald's employees to dance for you.
I've said it
Boy.
twice today.
Not okay. Not right. All right, let's move on. Billboard's bullshit. Who really cares? Yeah, no, this. Yeah, winning for a video game soundtrack, and then actual video game composers would never get on billboards. So what the fuck's going on? But billboards is just like whatever's played the most on their website. So whatever, I can't fault them. Yeah, next in news from our favorite site, news.org, is Bring Me the Horizon. They announced a new EP featuring Baby Metal, which I heard kind of about Baby Metal, that I knew they were like a J-rock kind of band.
No,
And
they
it was
are
like-
a Japanese metal girl band.
Yeah.
And it's pretty badass.
Well, it technically be J-rock because it falls under the same. Like
J-metal?
J-rock is still like, yeah, like death metal and core singing and stuff like that. So
It'll be an
Like,
interesting crossover, that's for sure.
yeah, I like it. I mean, I prefer, like personally, if they got like J-rock, like Rotten Grafty or Sim would probably be a really cool thing. But Baby Metal will be chill. I mean, I've never listened to too much of their tracks, but it'll be.
That actually
Well-
seems to be a recurring theme with people lately. Is a lot of people have been working with Japanese artists.
Mm-hmm.
Like
What?
churches back in the day.
What,
worked
like
with
Porter
Wednesday Campanella.
Robinson? Wait, what?
Churches back in the day worked with Wednesday Campanella.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's like
uh,
half Japanese, half English. It's actually pretty good.
just going like totally across the pond, you know. Well, yeah, it's not a super new concept, but like was it Kira Benito stuff, dude? Like the half Japanese stuff.
I actually really like KKB though.
KKB's chill. How many shrimps do you have to eat, bro? Is that KKB? Can't remember.
That is 100% KKB.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I like some of the tracks.
And then he worked with Spaz Kid for a couple, or she worked with Spaz Kid for a couple songs too, I believe.
Yeah. A spaz cad. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's good. Just going all the way to the island of try not to say anything offensive.
The island
Two
of
nukes
sushi.
wasn't enough.
You could just say Japan.
Because no one knows how to get fucked up like the Japanese. Just rip that off. Not okay. I'm already canceled. It's okay.
Oh, see how fast
I do really
you
like
can get
crossover songs like that though.
Crossover, yeah. Yeah, that is cool. Yeah, BMT, especially like, because they were like fucking with Grimes and like just really weird artists recently. It's like, why not fuck with Baby Metal? But I don't know, the Baby Metal tracks I listened to, it didn't seem very flowy with Bring Me the Horizon. So I'm sitting, waiting with bated breath to see what happens.
I'm just waiting for that new album to drop from Zaya 12.
Zaya 12?
Is that how it's pronounced?
I think?
Okay, we are rolling with exactly that.
No, no. Elon Musk said it was. Wait, you're talking about the Grimes?
The baby. Yeah.
Okay. No,
The
it's
Grimes
Ash.
baby.
No, Ash 12 is what it is. It's spelled really weird at the beginning, but it's pronounced Ash.
Canonically,
Sure.
It's Ash.
It's like
Yeah,
saying the name
or Ash is
Blossom
somewhere in there.
or spelled Smith.
Yeah. Her name is Shathade. My name
It's
is
Shathade.
I walk across the street. Shathade! Hey, Shathade, get right. Yeah, that'll be a good album drop. I love it.
Auto-tune baby noises.
Auto-tune. Just watch Grimes use her baby in a song, and then the baby grows up and sues Grimes. Check it.
Can't be any worse than Michael Jackson holding blanket out a window.
Nah, that was dope, dude. Now, see, he was protecting the kids from the pedophiles. He's a good pedophile. I want to get a test tube baby to hold him out a window. That'd be dope. MJ did it. Why not me? Okay, getting kind of off topic. Let's go to... We didn't have any pop culture stuff. Oh, yeah.
ClownCore.
ClownCore, sure. Yeah, let's do new album drops. Oh, yeah, I have a best track of the week, and it's ClownCore Computers. So look up the YouTube video for that one. You're going to hate it, or you're going to love it, or you're just going to meme on it. But they had a new album drop. It is... So their last album was Toilet, and they were in a porta potty for that one, recorded the whole thing in a porta potty. And now this one they've upgraded to a van. So, you know, they're
In a
moving
Wiener
up in
Schnitzel
life.
parking lot.
Yeah, in the Wiener Schnitzel. You can see cars like driving in and out in the videos. Oh god, it's great. But yeah, it's pretty much just a meme. I can't remember who. Maybe I shouldn't even spoil and try to guess who the drummer is, but apparently they're in like different bands and really, really talented musician. You could tell from like the polyrhythms and like the weird time signatures and how they fucking just like hit like these random notes and match with each other each time, even if it's not. It's like, it's so like shitty and great at the same time. But yeah, I don't know. Was this your first time listening to ClownCore, Koji?
No, I've listened to him a couple times before, but I haven't been too fond of him. But like, as far as music theory goes, their music is pretty well put together.
Yeah, it works good on paper, I think, but in practice, it's
yeah,
so
when you
noisy.
try to play, it's one other thing.
Yeah, well, it's like 100 gex vibes, like with just that fuck you noise,
It
that
is
wall of sound.
the rise of just noise, yeah. Just a genre of noise, whatever that's going to be defined as.
Yeah, well, noise rap and stuff is huge with like Run the Jewels and Death Grips and stuff like that. So
So
I
what
guess it's
would
not
this be,
huge, but
classified as more experimental noise?
I'd say yeah. No, it's just clowncore. It's core because it has horse vocals and clowns.
Don't forget the clowns.
No, it's like
Where's the saxophone fit in? Is that a spoiler?
yeah, it's a no, he's wearing a sax the whole time. So
Okay.
his sax riffs are fucking sexy. Yeah, give it a listen. And either hate it or love it, but it's something on its own. They had after they released the Toilet album, they got like Adult Swim bumps, so they did some bumpers for Adult Swim, which is pretty cool because it totally fits that aesthetic as far as their live action goes.
I actually really dig Adult Swim bumps.
Yeah,
It's a lot of really
I got
good
mad
underground
respect.
music.
That's how Flying Lotus got his start, was through Adult Swim bumps. He just submitted his music in and they just played it. It's like, fuck yeah.
Love me some Fly Low.
Yeah, same with Run the Jewels. They do that. That's how they got a bit bigger. They still do collabs. We were watching one last night.
No, that was this morning.
This morning.
That was this morning or last night where they did it. Was a live stream concert for their newish for RTJ4.
Yeah. It was like a Rock the Vote kind of RTJ as a new album, like Adult Swim collab. Had Eric Andre on the phones, taking donations or votes. I don't know what the fuck they were doing, but yeah, did a live album. No audience. Internet audience. Sad. We'll never see concerts.
Concerts are out. It is the future. They're all live streamed now, and the production value on it was pretty good. Everything they had set up for that. So that's the future, and this is where we're at now.
Yeah, but they weren't wearing masks, and I got really scared.
Oh.
And so I wore 2 masks just to be safe.
Double bag it.
It's just like condoms.
I'll get double pregnant.
There were some guys wearing masks. Guys weren't carrying umbrellas.
Oh yeah, well they had the umbrella so the snow wouldn't get on the mixers.
Yes, but those guys were wearing masks.
Oh, they had wear masks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, good for them.
They're
being safe. They saved Grandma, and I'm so proud.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got them.
Okay, yeah, we can't talk about that because we'll get demonetized. We'll probably get demonetized anyway.
Well, are we
Just by
demonetized in the first place?
Good point. No. Eventually. You know, these things take time. Give it 200 episodes. Maybe we'll get a couple bucks out of it.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, so ClownCore, check it out. Next thing that is a new drop is the AC/DC single. If anyone listened to that. I'm not sure if I shared that. Did anyone get a chance to listen to that, boy?
I did not listen to it. I heard you did talk to me a bit about it.
Okay. That's all good. Koji, you check it out? Is Koji dead again?
Weren't you saying that is he dead?
No, I was grabbing my song of the week. I haven't listened to it yet, though.
Oh, okay. He's got his own thing. Oh, yeah, we don't have to... yeah, let's just run through AC/DC real quick, and then we'll get to Koji's song of the week. Yeah, favorite or not. Yeah, so did you listen to the AC/DC new single that came out?
I have not yet.
Yeah, it's... yeah, I don't know. I liked AC/DC growing up, but it just sounds like their old style, basically. It's... yeah, just kind of what you expected.
It's like something you grow out of.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the hair metal. You go through like a hair metal phase or whatever. Some your parents have put on, or older people around you would put on, or.
You get your first.
This is real music.
Well, that's the shit you blast with the windows down.
Yeah, it's like the music you listen to before you have your own taste or whatever. Like, so I'm glad they didn't like change anything and try to like make a new sound or whatever. They're just like, oh, we just want to put out a song to either to make money or whatever, or get people listening to the old stuff if they like it. But I'm glad they didn't try to, because they're old as fuck. They're like 80 years old, 90s. No, probably not that, but they're kind of
hair metal,
kind of out of the scene. Hair metal grandpa. I love it. Yeah, I do. Yeah, check out AC/DC's old stuff, and then yeah, it just sounds. The new song just sounds like the old stuff. Nothing new going on there. They never had any groundbreaking stuff. Just a bunch of Australians just wearing school uniforms and jamming out Horde. Jamming out Horde. That was my high school song. I guess like the theme song. I don't know. Like it's like our mascot song or some shit was Thunderstruck by AC/DC. Because our mascot was thunder. So our mascot was a sound. But yeah, before I dox myself anymore, Koji, what's your song of the week?
It is EVA by Joywave. So I really, really like Joywave because it's really ethereal and just ambient to me. That's kind of how I get it. It's not as ambient as like some ambient mixes where it's just pretty much just, I don't know, quiet noise.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever showed them to you guys. Have I?
Probably not. Because I don't recall. I don't recall this new Yele. What about you, Josh?
I have not heard of Yele before.
I'm going to give a listen now. I just want to get a feeling. Droning atmospheric. Is she like whisper sing or something, or?
No, it's a lot more electronic. So she just adds her vocals more so behind the music rather than front and forward.
Yeah. Oh, I started playing this and I realized it's just gonna pick up on the on the recording, which is probably just gonna get us super demonetized. Here, I'll just get some samples. The middle part of this reminds me of the Medicine remix that Joji did back in the day. Oh, Medicine from Mother. Is that Mother?
So they label her as ambient, glitch, and was it Southeastern Asian pop?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Southeastern Asian pop.
Yeah, there's definitely some like synth pop synth kind of thing to it, and yeah, she's glitching her vocals and stuff. So
apparently she was born in South Korea and then moved to London, and she's London-based now.
Yeah. In the UK.
Which is kind of funny because she has, I would say, an English, or not really an English accent, but much more of an American accent.
Yeah. It's like a lot of, I don't know, like having the singing voice, like presenting in like a different kind of language barrier. That's kind of common. Like a lot of bands that I thought were American bands, like even Bring Me the Horizon, like originally their stuff, I thought they were just like some American like West Coast band, but instead they're from the UK.
Oh yeah, I was actually kind of surprised to see how many countries or different countries that I listen to, or of their music that I listen to on Spotify. With the year wrapped up, it actually tells you how many different countries you listen to, and I think it was like 152 for me.
Yeah. No, they're all from Canada. That's where all music comes from.
They're all Canadian.
Mm-hmm. That's where movies come from. That's where music come from.
Fuck Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood doesn't produce shit. Nah, just kidding. Hollywood's great. It's wonderful. It's not a cesspool at all. Josh, what do you think of Yule?
It's very ambient. We're 100% around that. Oh, just floaty, ethereal vibes.
Nice.
I see.
Yeah, I like it. Give it a listen.
I see Sewer Slut in the YouTube recommendations, which, I mean, very different energies, clearly, but Sewer Slut is the person that made me create the Ethereal Vibes D&B playlist.
Ooh, nice.
So
we've got some collaboration going on.
Yes. It exists within the just chill, floaty vibe zone.
Hell yeah. Alright, so we got a half hour left on clock. I'm thinking since last episode was a solo-sode and it was Koji's recommendation and stuff, we could do like a quick lightning round on just the album recs from last episode, and then I can move on to the new album rec there. But yeah, give that... Oh shit, where is it? Yeah, give Yule a listen. Eva's a song that was recommended, and it's good. Unless we could do the lightning round, unless Josh has any songs like best of or worst of the week songs that he wants to share.
I do
With the
not
class.
actually.
Okay.
Next
Yeah, let's
week,
do
next episode, I'll have a script.
Yeah.
I'll write stuff down.
Nah, man, we go off the cuff. No script here. It's not like I wrote 4 pages. Yeah, it's loose. It's loose. Keep it loose. I get fucked if I don't keep at least some sort of organization. Okay, so lightning round. The Deftones album. Did anyone check that one out?
I haven't checked that one out yet.
Okay, that's cool. How about you, Josh?
Oh, oof. Did you post that in the chat?
No, that was like 2 weeks ago. So these are the stuff we went over last episode. So if you guys listened to them and had an opinion of them, feel free to say anything about it. If not, it's totally chill. I already covered it last week, or not last week, but the last episode. So no worries. The Joji album. I know Koji had stuff to talk about there.
I mean, a lot of the new stuff with the Joji album, it's kind of turned more kind of poppy and R&B almost. I don't know. Have you guys listened to it at all?
Oh yeah, I listened to it. I went over it last time. He's definitely like found his sound and his style with this new one. So
I mean, when he can't make pink guy stuff anymore, I guess that's what you go to.
yeah. I was surprised that he made a whole album on like just the romantic garbage genre that he invented, kind of. Like that's what he called his music back in the day. It's like, oh, the Joji stuff's just romantic garbage. It's like, oh,
it kind of
every song he does is, yeah, it's just like a lo-fi kind of beat production, and I don't know. I like how he got like orchestral stuff in there. Like the production's like really cool on that album, and but it seems really just one note lyrically. It's always just like, oh, I'm falling out of love, broken heart, whatever. But I still like it. It's got its aesthetic value.
It really made me laugh when people tried to cancel him because nobody knew that he was pink guy.
Yeah, yeah. The politics around it are great. Now, isn't there like a meme going around that's like before and after Judge or something? I can't remember. It was like just comparing like.
Is it the where it started, where it is now, or how it started, or yeah?
Probably something like that, but it just refers to, it just does like a filthy Frank or like a Joji, art style image, and then after it's a pink guy meme shit posting kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe I just saw one and thought it was a thing. I'm not on Twitter enough for that shit. Any thoughts on the Joji album, Mr. Joshua? Did you give her a listen?
Skimmed it a bit. You played some in the car, and have not done an entire run through on it.
Oh, what'd you think of what you heard on it?
It is, by definition, vibable. If he's calling it romantic garbage, it should be self-aware romantic garbage, which is a subgenre of its own.
Yeah.
I mean, say what you will about Joji, but as far as I know, on IMDb, it's still the highest rated, or Filthy Frank is still the highest rated series on IMDb.
Fuck yeah. What do they got, 5 stars?
No, I think it was like 9.9 out of 10.
Damn, B. Alright. That one guy who didn't like it. Sorry, fam. It's still the highest rated.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's still the highest rated thing on IMDb. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now.
It's IMDb. Database.
It's a 9.5, which is tied for the highest show on there. It does not show up under TV shows. What is it?
It's under memes. What is it tied with? What's comparable to the great Filthy Frank show?
I don't see any recommendations. The
I
estimated
said it was tied
budget.
with something.
Wait, tied that way. It is Planet Earth 2 Wonder TV shows.
Hey. So people love Filthy Frank and the Earth.
Actually, it's got a 9.5 on IMDb.
Yeah, which
That's
is
still fucking good. Like, as far as longevity, at least.
With
people can get,
127 episodes, that's actually pretty fucking decent, I'd say.
127. God damn. What did I miss? Well, that's good. Any then we can go through the Bilinda Butchers album. Unless anyone's got more Joji, more thoughts on Joji's album.
I mean, as far as the Joji album goes, I'm good, but it says on IMDb the budget for Filthy Frank was less than $1,000.
Nice. They spent all the budget on chicken hearts.
And pet mice.
And pet mice, yeah. And hamsters
Peter
to
on
put
my
in
dick.
socks.
couple of spandex suits.
You seen Pimp My Wheelchair?
Oh, yes, I have.
Yeah, he had some that had higher budgets than that. Come on. He's like ripping through like cars and shit. He definitely had to like rent out those like race cars and shit.
Okay, so on to the Bilinda Butchers.
The Bilinda Butchers. I didn't know Bilinda Butcher was a person. They just named their album after a legend.
What do you guys think about it?
I already went over it. I could do my overall rundown, and then since you recommended it,
Yeah, dude, too long didn't read version.
We're in TLDR. Yeah, the album uses a lot of cool ambient tie-ins to put the tracks together. So it's like a really world-building album, which, I really appreciate in an album if they're, going out of their way to create like a story and lore. And they use a lot of like ambient stuff like that I really like to tie everything together. It spans from, liquid bass, house, chillwave, synth pop, even like dubstep on Bishop Weed and Sia. Which is a hell of a throwback, but but it still fits. Like I was surprised. Kind of has something for everyone. Sticks to a main theme for style and artistic integrity. And then my favorite part's probably just the in betweens and the ambient bits and just how they tied everything together and did it. But yeah, it's just a love and lost story, and you could just follow the progression of guilt and going to bars and drinking away sadness and stuff like that. And so. It's a cool track, but that's kind of my thesis on it.
I actually really like how the album really touched on so many different genres.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I actually have a friend here that actually Ubered the guy around.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
Yeah, so he took him on a trip, and he's like, oh, yeah, check out my SoundCloud. I'm on SoundCloud. And while we brought this up because I was listening to it because I thought I'd have time for the last podcast, but didn't. He was like, I'm actually surprised that this is all the same album because everything sounds so much different.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how my thought process on that whole album is like, everything's different on it. It hits a different genre almost with every song.
Yeah, I haven't really listened to like their older stuff, but
Their
it seems like
older
even like the
stuff
album art and
actually
stuff.
used to be more dream-poppy.
Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely going for like a specific style with this one. And it's like, yeah, I think they just like had a whole concept on that.
And halfway in between electronic almost.
Yeah. Liquid dream pop bass, man. You can't be pigeonholed into one genre, man.
Josh, did you listen to it?
I did. I really enjoyed it. Highlights for me were Low and Matter 2. Just, they're very mellow, not really down tempo, but just down energy, and they hit just right.
It's good.
And I'm trying to work Matter 2 into a mix somehow. Still playing around with it, but I have a counter song recommendation for Matter. Is just a second.
Yeah, what did you match it up with?
Ooh, just a second. It was by Nixon. Yeah, it was In the City by Nixon, Nyxen.
By my boy Richard?
Little younger. Just a bit younger.
Ooh.
So,
yeah, post a link in the Discord. I'll add it.
What were your favorite songs? Or two favorites, I guess.
Oh, me?
I'd say
go for it.
probably Low and Last Train were my two favorites.
Yeah, Low is up there, despite the name.
Low is very high.
So
the contrast.
Let me see where my old script is. So I'm pretty sure I had favorite tracks, Lily said last time. Low.
Yeah, I think In the City goes well with it, just because it keeps sort of emotional-esque, dramatic tones, but still being sort of lighter in the stylings of the song.
Yeah, I like the. Let's see. I think the combination of like the last three songs before Last Train were pretty cool to me because I thought they were just one song because they're just mixed together so fluidly. So I really liked that, just production wise. And yeah. Personally, those are my faves. I think. Yeah, I guess I didn't say favorites last time, but yeah. That was good. And Last Train is really cool. Ambient to outtake you from it, which kind of reminded me of the what's the M83 album, like Hurry Up We're Dreaming or whatever. Kind of gave me little vibes of that from maybe influence, but yeah, probably not. I don't know.
Yeah, there were a couple songs on there that were kind of M83-ish, I'd say.
All right. Yeah, they probably have similar circles. Faux show. So Nixon In the City. What is this? So mix this up side by side. Josh, you just have to release the mashup, but until then, Nixon In the City.
When I get a good take, that. I will.
Yeah. Play this album rack. It's like this. Before I get copy female vocals.
It's really, really synth heavy, and I kind of like that. Synth is becoming really popular lately.
Yeah. It's because all this retro synthwave, man. It's because Cyberpunk 2077, the synth comes back twofold.
It's been coming back. Not even coming back, it's just existed and then continue to further exist.
Yeah, it just gets gnarlier and weirder the longer synthesizers exist. So it's good. What do you give on a rating scale? What do you give this album, the Bilinda Butchers Night and Blur?
Out of 5 or out of 10?
Out of 5.
Ben's a little
10,
more specific.
Yeah, whatever you want as a rating system. Just keep
Let's
it
do 1 to
10
because it makes it a little bit spicier.
Ooh, get more detailed. What's your out of 10 score, Coach Meister?
Honestly, I think it would be more of like an 8 out of 10 for me because it's something that I can probably listen to almost all the time because every song on it's so different.
Yeah.
And
How about you, Josh?
I'd put it at. I'd give it a 7. Yeah, for vibable, very good on the ears, has that mellow vibe, and thoroughly enjoyed it.
Hell yeah. I would give it a. I'd probably give 7.5. Just yeah, I get smack dab in the middle. Mostly because like the lyrics are kind of one note, so I just take just a couple off for that. But like the like production of it and the multi layers of just how they put the album in and the different genres they put and all that is just so brilliant that yeah, I think it's a really really solid album. Like I could listen to any song off that album and yeah, be fine re-listening to it. So yeah, 7.5.
That's really, really hard to find nowadays, especially with an album that has so many different genres on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, re-listenability is really high on that. And that's kind of hard to find sometimes. So, fuck yeah. Good shit. 7.5, and 8. So, for this week, the album I recommended on last episode was the Sufjan Stevens, Carrie and Lowell, either the studio album, the live album, or both of them. And we could do and just a quick preview before we get into this. I didn't really say anything about the album to you guys, just because I was listening, or like looking for like a cold listen with no context kind of thing. But as far as I understand it, it's basically like the album's a love letter to his dead parents. Like his mom died of cancer, and it's all about just dealing with, the past and like forgiveness, love, a lot of stuff about like death and, feeling suicidal and stuff. It's like super, just a really, really emotional album. And he put a lot of emotion into this album. But yeah, it's really, really powerful. And he just like whispers through like the entire album, which is just so, it's like contrary to like how intense it is. But yeah, Sufjan Stevens really good at storytelling and metaphor in each track. He's technically a Christian musician because he uses like Christian lore and Christian biblical writ, stuff like that. But he's, he still swears in his songs and stuff like that. And it's like you don't really have to be religious to enjoy Sufjan Stevens stuff, even though he's done like Christian or Christmas albums, stuff like that. But did you guys give this a listen? What'd you think?
I actually haven't listened to it yet.
Oh, damn. Well, I busted the nut of explaining what it was about before you listened to it then. Shit.
I mean, hey, busting the nut gives me an idea of what it's about.
Yeah. Bump in the night.
Is it bust a nut tier?
No, it's just I don't know. I tear up on this album, or get goosebumps in this album a lot. Listen to it.
Sufjan does have the ability of doing that. I've not listened to this album, but I have listened to others of his music.
Yeah, word. Let's see. Okay, so I'll do a quick breakdown then. How are we on time? Oh, we got like 10, 15 minutes. Shit. Okay. Josh gotta go to sleep soon. Yeah, we're gonna do a Saturday recording from going forward, so it'll be better. But yeah, so this basically first track, "Death with Dignity." It's like. Let's see. I don't know. The first time I heard the Death with Dignity, if you've ever played Life is Strange, there is a offshoot game from the same developers that do. It's like Captain's Planet or some shit. I don't even know. Some like kid thing, but I fucking hate the Life is Strange like the whole thing. So it almost ruined this song for me, but it didn't. Let's see. But yeah, this whole album, I guess I'll just do like a quick overall. So basically, yeah, Sufjan was going through a lot when he made this album. It seems more like a venting mechanism for him. yeah, just a lot of whispered lyrics in this. It's basically, as Koji put it, it's shh, the album. And yeah, I think my favorite tracks would probably have to be Drawn to the Blood. That one's about just regret, loathing himself. He blames himself for, only being there for his dying family when they're damaged, him being drawn to the blood, or a one-winged dove, a dove with a broken wing. Yeah, I don't know, his metaphor. I'm getting like goosebumps even just talking about it, like, Jesus Christ. These are, he is pretty insane. Yeah, listen to this if you're feeling in a sad boy mood. Don't get suicidal listening to it, though. So even like the end of the album, like Blue Bucket of Gold, it like fades into like this synth kind of like orchestration of going nowhere and not knowing what to do or how to carry on or whatever. So it can be kind of a depressing album, but it's also just like really powerful and moody. The live version of this too is like really sick. Basically he gets a whole orchestra and does, instead of just acoustic guitar kind of stuff and acoustic percussion and light synths, he has like a whole synth orchestra, and he also adds in different tracks like Feudal Devices and Vestigious that like fit the theme. But he did like a whole concert just based around this album specifically, and only like had a few extra things. But yeah, it's a good homage to like dead parents, I guess. But yes, give it a listen. And really listen to the lyrics and stuff, because his songwriting is insane. And if you like that, then you'd like half of Sufjan's albums, because half of his stuff is really light, and then the other half of his stuff's like really heavy electronic. So if you like Age of Ads, it's maybe a bit one note for you, but yeah, that's my review on it.
If you like both, even better.
Even better. So give her a listen. That's it. What did you post in the chat, Koji?
So this is my hack / underrated, and it would be Castle Beat. Castle Beat is much more of like it's kind of dream poppy / I don't know if I can even call it rock, but it's definitely much more along the lines of dream pop.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have listened to them before, but they're definitely one of my favorite bands.
So they're hack. They're not underrated. Hack. There. So we'll give them here. Let me play a little sample of them. Oh yeah, Dream Poppy. Wasted time. Oh, nice. I love it.
It's a really good song. I like it.
Hell yeah. So Castle Beat, Wasting Time. Check that out. And oh yeah, I forgot. I'll give that Sufjan album, I give it a 9 out of 10 because I'm in love with it. And I got a bias because it's when I was very deep in thought, personally, I listened to it a lot. So yeah, we got Castle Beat, Wasting Time for a hack. Nah, just kidding. It's underrated. Go take it out. Give him some clicks. Give him some listens. Love it. We were thinking about, me and Josh were thinking about talking about the discography of Blood on the Dance Floor, but that might have to be next time. So, because I don't.
That's going. We're gonna have to fight a battle before we can talk about that. That battle being making it through their entire discography. I'm excited.
You'll probably pick one album. They release an album every year, like 3 albums. 2. I swear to God, it's like 2 albums every year. These guys are insane. But no, we won't talk about it on this one. Josh has to go bed. He has to go sleepy. He's switched to the day shift. He's a little bab. Got to get swaddled up.
What is your album recommendation, Josh?
It was me.
Oh yeah, it's your turn to recommend an album. Good catch, Koji. I totally missed it.
Oh no.
Just something that you want to, dissect. It could be like your favorite album, your least favorite album. Could be something you just want to, go over. could just go in depth. Song.
I'm gonna go with Joywave's album Content or Content. However you want to think about it.
Joywave.
They're
Content.
pretty poppy, and one thing I like with this album is just the overall sound dynamics. Just there's a lot of contrast within it, and just sort of quiet and soft for a bit, and then in your face with some intense just synths and bringing in the actual song. Yeah, highly recommend Joywave.
Hell yeah.
Their
Post it in the chat. I will.
Okay.
I'll link it.
Their newest album is pretty compared to their previous two. It has a lot more going in. I guess the pop, less sort of artsy factor, but also enjoyable. Just not really as. I feel like their newest album was really as creative as their older ones.
So is this their newest album, or?
Oh, no. Content is their second.
Okay. Cool. So you get the old school Joywave. Joy Division mixed with Vaporwave.
Not quite.
You can't do Joy Division. That was a Nazi thing. Illegal. All right, so yeah, we'll listen to that. Next podcast, we'll talk about it, give a little breakdown, and then hopefully we'll have had time to listen to it for the next one. I know I will, because my job is very easy to just listen to shit and dissect it. As you can tell, I can write a 3-page script at my job. But yeah, so I think that's it. Does anyone have any handles, any projects going out? I know Josh is going to do that mashup with Nixon and and whatever. Anyone got stuff going on? Perfect. Thanks for the link.
And not particularly in the way of music, that's for sure.
Yeah. You're not going to see any bands or anything.
It's
Everything shut
2020. No bands are playing.
It's a couple of years out.
So catch us on the streets, but no one's on the streets.
We just got to go to those Fortnite concerts, man.
Hell yeah.
It's all the rage.
VR Fortnite. I'm going to get one of those cheap VR headsets for my compu. Yeah, I just released a whole bunch of albums on Bandcamp. I'm starting to release them, the sound design albums and the music albums, on YouTube, so check those out. I'm putting them in the Audio Withdrawal albums thing and music resume, but that's for works. You don't have to look at that one. I think that's it. I think we're all good here. Thanks for listening to the AWcast. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Buy me Bone Storm or go to hell.